Californians go to the polls next Tuesday with just one issue on the ballot, Prop 50, which would redraw some of the state's congressional maps. But as our Tim Caputo reports, if new polls are to be believed, well, it is very likely to pass.
Californians appear overwhelmingly in support of Prop 50, according to two new polls, both released just days before Election Day.
This is a yes or no on the ballot, but it might as well be a D and an R in terms of the way people responded.
The Public Policy Institute of California's latest poll shows 56% of voters would say yes on Prop 50 and only 43% voting no. Mark Baldessari ran this statewide poll and said there was one big surprise for this special election.
The number of people who said that the outcome on Proposition 50 was very important to them. 68%. That's the highest I've ever seen anytime I've ever asked this question in the last 20 years.
Another poll released this morning by Berkeley's Institute of Governmental Studies shows an even wider gap, 60% for yes and only 38% saying no. Prop 50's redrawing of district lines could add 5 Democrats to the House of Representatives, a plan to negate Texas's redistricting plan that could add 5 Republicans. Representative Judy Chu, a Democrat, earlier this month saying this temporary redistricting is Democrats' best way to push back.
This is just gratuitous election rigging by Texas, and so we have to fight fire with fire.
Those behind the No on 50 campaign say while they appear to be down in the polls, they're far from out of this race.
What we've seen from looking at the data and our turnout model, and even anecdotally as we're talking to people who are speaking to voters, is that no voters are tending to vote later. They're holding onto their ballots and physically turning them in or want to vote in person.
There's still some time left for campaigning and convincing, but a whole lot of people have already voted via their mail-in ballot. In some counties, the numbers are huge. Take San Luis Obispo County. Nearly 40% of voters have already cast their ballot. An early indication that voter turnout for this special election will be high. Governor Newsom so confident yes on 50 will win, he's reportedly stopped asking for donations. The word is clearly out, and Californians have taken their sides in what could be a record turnout for a single proposition.
This reflects very positively on the voters of California that so many people are engaged on both sides, on the yes and the no side. They're both saying this is very important.
Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.